All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we go. On your right, Model 3. On your left, Model Y. We're going to do a walkthrough, we're going to do a comparison. This is on a wide angle, which might distort it a little bit. Let's go first to just the front-on view. So 3Y. The Y just seems more like the X. It seems fatter and bulkier and bigger because it is. If we go to the sides, the thing you'll notice is that it looks like an X. Again, widescreen. It looks like an X. It feels like an X. It has the height like an X. And in driving it, it feels like an X. Let me go to the other side. So again, I'll go widescreen. Maybe you can see here the height difference. It's substantially higher. I'm trying to get you a good angle to see that. But it does sit up quite a bit higher than a Model 3. This is not widescreen, so that should be less distorting. See, it's substantially higher. 7 inches, so theoretically. And if we go look at the butts, again, much more X-like in the back, wider. And if we open up, I found that actually you've got to stand back if you want that to open, because there is it's obviously got a sensor or something, and it often won't open. So huge amount of room back here. You've seen a lot of these videos probably already. A lot of room here. This thing is absolutely huge. Very, very deep indeed. And I find that these work 50% of the time. They work every time. So this is to let down the seat. And this one here. Now you actually have a tremendous amount of carrying space in there compared to the 3 where you just have a sort of a standard trunk. Now these seats don't actually lift up automatically. It's the old manual, and they're quite hefty actually. You've really got to get in there and use a bit of muscles. They're so heavy. Ooh. Quite heavy. But this is the white, and I love the white interior. And try and give you a sense. There's actually a tremendous amount of room back here, and the view out the top is stunning. It's a grey, cloudy June gloom day in Los Angeles, but huge. The front is just, the same as Model 3. I really like that style now. At first I was a bit taken by, where are all the knobs? But having had a 3 for a number of years now, I just love it. This is kind of fun. Simple. The internal bits of Teslas are not known as luxurious. They're more about technology. But this is just a nice little couple of people in the back there, heavy drinks. USB-C now instead of USB, A. A lot of room back here. I am not big, I'm like 5'8", 5'9". Tremendous amount of room here though, so I'm thinking even if you're into the mid 6-footish area, you're going to find that there's a tremendous amount of room in here. And the legroom is really, really good. And this is quite far back right now actually. So there's actually, I think, more room in this than there is in the X. Now, this is a special section of this video because my man Ken has a son who is 6'10", and he's wondering if he would fit in this car because he basically fits in no other car. 6'10", I think you need to check what car to use. But I am a massive 5'8", 5'9", and so I'll give you a sense here, Ken and others, that there is 6 inches above my head. So I don't know. 6'10", I don't know if anybody fits in a 6'10" car. Plenty of room back here though. Plenty of room. It's really spacious for normal sized people. A lot of people have been having problems with the liftgate. Let's see if it works. Ooh, look, it's closing. Excellent. Another thing is the aero wheels on the Y. A lot more stylish than on the 3, although I don't mind the 3. And there's a bit of rim damage on that puppy. But really like these. In terms of the front, all of this is just same as the 3. It's very stylish, nice. Only problem I have with this, the white, is that in sunny Southern California, you can get a bit of glare off this. So RPM Tesla, I think we're going to work with to make that black, just to reduce that a little bit. But otherwise, you know, this is all about the 3. Let's look at the front, because it's huge. So here is your Model 3 frunk, full of stuff. And here is your Model Y frunk. Let's do a comparison. So this is one of those portable shower surfy things. There is just way more space in the Model Y frunk. It looks significantly deeper and wider. I might get out a measuring tape later, but see this here? Get a hand in here. If I go to the bottom, like it's up halfway up my arm. So it's like looks about almost twice as deep as this puppy. Okay, so unfortunately, our first major issue. So the door was opened.
You open the door normally, and then when you go to close it,
it didn't bring down the window, and it made this huge gash here.
So you have to open the door, roll down the window, and then close it up.
Look at that. Whoa. The other problem?
The door's closed, and when you roll up the window, it won't stay up. Unless you hold it, and then, here you go. I'm gonna open the door, and it doesn't come down at all. So you can't open the door right now because the glass is wedged under there. So you have to roll down the window up here to be able to open the door back here. Look at that. So the window's not staying up. When you close the door, oh, now it's not even going up at all. So it doesn't go, and then it doesn't close.
Just goes.
It just goes up down.
Up down.
So
I had this
it's already useless.
So first impressions, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Model 3, great car. This is one of the early ones, 2017. Really enjoyed it, really great car, gets used a lot. Model Y, its big brother next to it. Bigger, much more space inside, ability to put surfboards and a bunch of crap in the back there, huge. This is the car. Fast charging, 250 kilowatts. Fast charging, 250 kilowatts. Range, supposedly about 316. Range here, and this one is about 310. The latest ones are about 322. So not significantly different, which is amazing because they've got the same size battery in them. This car, boy, this is a spectacular vehicle. Spectacular. This is a great car. I'm just saying. Bit of epilogue here. I'm a golfer. That's my thing. That's my happy place. This is my golf cart that I push in my shoes. I leave it up here because the shoes stink. And that way you don't stink up your beautiful car. Barely fits in the Model 3. Chuck it in here, no problems. I've put down the middle section. So this is a 3-way split. You can put down the middle section. The golf clubs fit in there, no problem. Or they fit across this way, no problems at all. Over in the Model 3, much more difficult. This much more space. So again, if that's an issue for you, we're going to get our my son's 8-foot or 10-foot surfboard later in another video and show you how it fits in here.